Hey guys, Dan Fisher from girlschase.com, and we're going to be talking about today is, do you actually know it or is it mental masturbation? Now the reason I want to talk about this today is that I talk to a lot of people and I've been working with a lot of students lately. I've maybe dozens a week, and I talk to a lot of different people. And a lot of times when I talk to them and they're very stern about a certain technique or a certain style, and I ask them, have you guys ever tried anything else? Or maybe have you guys actually done it? Do you even go out and try it out? Or is this something you believe just blindly because somebody else said it? Now, we used to be a part of the community that would want to be afraid to go and experiment. That if somebody said something, that if one guy says something, everybody goes and tries it out. Nowadays, we watch somebody else talking shit or saying that something matters. Maybe they didn't feel it's fake, maybe it's real, I don't fucking know. However, you watch this shit, and instead of actually trying out exactly what he says, and maybe trying out somebody else's stuff, maybe you try out his thing, you're like, okay, cool, that works. Then you go try somebody else's stuff, instead of getting like really tied down to one guy. Instead, now you're studying a wide range of people, maybe even guys that are very opposite of this guy, because you're trying everything out. You try everything out under the sun. Now, a lot of people, I get it, it's really strenuous and it's hard enough to just even approach a person. How am I going to actually go try out a technique that's so different than who I am? How can I actually make myself go do something? Now, for example, there was a guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was very adamant that in the day that if he held a girl's hand, it somehow convinced her that now we're in a relationship. Oh my God, look, we're holding hands. I did this for a full month every fucking day. I actually tried it. Now, for me, at first it was obviously hard. It was not an easy thing to do. Now, what made it easier though is that I built up momentum beforehand. So if you guys want to get really good, you want to get past intermediate purgatory, if you want to like get past your bullshit and you guys are having a hard time pushing your buttons, you're having a hard time actually doing things that are outside your character, maybe things that you hear online, build momentum first. Now, when you build momentum, what happens is that you're going out every day. It gets easier and easier and easier. You go out every day, you approach five people, maybe 10 people. You do this every day. Now, when you're doing this, it gets easier and easier for you, and the stuff that used to be really like maybe tense, maybe really strenuous, made you tense up, made your voice maybe crack. Now it's so normal. Now it's like, it's as easy as laying in your bed at night when you're going to bed. It's just so relaxing. Now, when you get to that point, it's a lot easier to push things that are different than what you guys would normally do. So let's say that I'm a nice guy. Oh my God, I'm so nice. Oh yeah, this is what really helps. No, I'm not gonna be a douchebag like that. Oh no, like this, I'm just gonna be a nice guy. No, go and actually try to be a douchebag, see what happens. Maybe you're a little bit like, just like dickish, maybe slightly, now girls suddenly like you. Oh my God, I like that, but what is it about that that actually makes them like me? You start doing that more, and then you find the pieces of that that actually matter, and then you find your middle ground. Now, if you didn't do that, if you just like stayed back and mentally masturbated the entire fucking time, and you didn't actually try something different, you would never have learned that. You would never have done something different. Now, some of you guys will get really tied down to a certain technique or style, and you guys will back it up with your ego. Now, fuck that. If you ever like have to defend another pickup artist, you're already in too deep. That's too much. Now, if you're defending another guy so heavily, it's because you have your ego wrapped in that person. You have your confidence, who you think you are, wrapped in that person, because you're listening to this person. If this guy's full of shit, then honestly, that means that you're kind of full of shit and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're not as in touch with reality as you think you are. Now you lower your confidence. It lowers your self-esteem. It fucks you up. So detach from the fact that maybe like the loyalty and the patriotism to each pickup artist. Instead, almost like trying out wine. Like when you listen to like one pickup artist, you're trying the wine out. You're trying the wine. Oh, it's fucking white wine, red wine, whatever the fuck all that shit is. You're trying wine. All right, you're not getting attached to a certain guy and then saying fuck you to everybody else without actually listening. It's the same thing that Democrats and Republicans do. What do? Fuck you, you're Republican. I'm not even gonna listen to your argument. I'm just gonna think about how much better my argument is instead of actually listening to you, which stops you from actually getting to a real solution. Now, another thing that really helps out too, to stop from mentally masturbating, write down the things that you're mentally masturbating about. Maybe somebody says a technique to do, or maybe says that they're doing themselves. Maybe they give a little bit of a hint. They're like, oh, when I had that problem, I did this. And you hear that, you actually go out and try it out. Now, firstly, write it down. Every time I write something down, it's easier for me to remember. I make a to-do list about this. I put it in my phone, I got a to-do list. It tells me what I'm supposed to do, what I'm working on every single day. Now for you, if you're having things you're not sure about, if you have parts of you that are not sure, maybe you have certain techniques that might be not 100%, maybe there might be another technique that's even better. In that case, go try it out. If you guys want to work on yourselves and honestly get this shit handled, Girls Chase does have a 7-day free course. If you guys want to check it out, it's in the description below. Alright guys, that's pretty much all I want to say for this video. If you guys want to follow me further, you can follow me on my Instagram at TheLoveHitchhiker, or you guys can follow me on Facebook on Denton Fisher. I do live videos all the time. Check them out. If you guys want to check out my writing, I also have articles on girlschase.com. Alright guys, and with that being said, peace out.